So apparently brand new Mega Evolutions are coming to Pokemon Legends EA. We know this from the ginormous leak that just happened literally within the last month. Like, there are 26 to 27 brand new Mega Evolutions reportedly coming to Legends EA, which is so awesome. Like, never before seen Mega Evolutions. So in this video, we're going to be going over a lot of them and what they could potentially look like just based on like the rumors and stuff. Now, these are leaks, so these Mega Evolutions may not actually come to the game yet until Game Freak actually officially announces it. But I feel like these are most likely going to be legit, and I can't wait to actually see what these Mega Evolutions look like in the game. We haven't had brand new Mega Evolutions in so long. It's been crazy long. And you know, Game Freak hooked us up. We're going back to the Kalos region, the origin of Mega Evolution for the Pokemon franchise. Like, the Kalos region is the first region we ever got Mega Evolutions. So I think that's pretty cool. I cannot wait to see what these Mega Evolutions actually look like. All right, the first one, the one that I'm most excited for, we got Mega Mew. All right, I gotta be honest, guys. This one's not real, but it looks awesome. One day we're gonna get Mega Mew. I swear it's gonna happen one day. All right, but no, for real. So we are gonna start off with the Kalos starters. So the Generation 6 starter Pokemon are gonna get Mega Evolutions, reportedly from the leaks. Delphox is gonna be really cool. Delphox will be floating on its broom, kind of like flying on the broom, which is so cool. So these are some 3D rendered, you know, pictures. I'm gonna be leaving links to the artist in the description below. It's such a cool concept. Now here's Greninja. The leak said that Greninja is gonna apparently be hanging upside down from his Shuriken, which is like the star blade that he has. This picture is him standing on top of it, but apparently, according to the leak, he's gonna be hanging upside down from it, which is kind of cool. And then Chestnut. Chestnut's gonna have like big shields, which I don't know how good this will look. Obviously, these are not like the official images. These are 3D fan-made rendered images right here. So these are not exactly how it's going to look, but it's pretty close. It's going to be pretty similar to this. Now, Chestnut, to me, I hope it looks really good. A lot of people like Chestnut. I'm personally not a big Chestnut fan, but I do think a Mega Evolution could look really insane. I'm just hyped that the Gen 6 starters are getting Mega Evolutions. I can't believe they didn't get Mega Evolutions in Pokemon X and Y. Literally, we only got one Mega Evolution from X and Y. Game Freak. How does that even make sense? You drop a game with Mega Evolution and you only give one Pokemon from that gen a Mega. Anyways, we're finally getting some now. We're getting a couple other Generation 6 Mega Evolutions with this game too, which is so awesome. And before we get to the rest of the video, guys, I noticed a lot of you guys that watch the channel aren't actually subscribed. So if you don't mind leaving a sub on the channel to help reach my goal of 20,000 subscribers before the end of this year, any support goes such a long way. Make sure to check out my second channel, Fandora's Clips, and join the Discord server, which is really awesome. We got some really cool people up in there. And the channel member of the week is Dylan. So Dylan, thank you so much for being a member of the channel and supporting me. Alright, back to the rest of the video. And of course, the Legends ZA starters are going to be receiving Mega Evolutions as well, which, that's so hype. I can't wait. So for me, one of the Pokemon that I'm most hyped for, you know, receiving a Mega Evolution is Emboar. The Mega Emboar description sounds amazing. He's basically going to be themed off of a Chinese soldier, and he's going to be holding like a fiery staff. Now, here's the concept art. And once again, I'm going to leave a link to all the artists in the description. So shout out to all the artists in this video for making all these images. Now, this just looks awesome. So Emboar is not really a fan favorite Pokemon. People don't like him. A lot of people hate the Tepig line as a whole. I've personally always been a fan of the Tepig line. I've used Tepig a lot, and I don't know if I'm going to be using him this game though, because I've used him a lot. I was going with Chikorita, but I guess depending on how the Mega Evolutions look, I think that's how I'm going to make my judgment and make my decision, because I may go with Tepig if the Mega Evolution looks insane. But I was going to go with Chikorita because I feel like I've never really used Chikorita, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've never really shown Chikorita love, but who knows? The Mega Meganium, from the description, it doesn't sound insane. So it basically is like a bunch of different colored flowers that go up the neck. That's basically all we know. And the feet are going to have kind of look like baggy pants almost. So this picture basically summarizes exactly what the leaks were showing and saying, which I think it'll look a lot better in the game. Not saying that this doesn't look good, this art looks amazing, but like from the description that we got, I feel like it wasn't amazing, and I really think that it's going to look a lot better in the actual game. Now, I just made a video about when I think they're going to like announce or drop all the Mega Evolutions, the new ones. I think it's probably most likely going to be the Pokemon Presents in August, so we probably are going to have to wait a while to see a new trailer, but I'm like, bro, they gotta just drop it now because the leaks happened. Everyone already knows, bro. We all know already. So just drop the trailer, Game Freak. We just want to see it, man. It's gonna give you guys more hype anyways. Feraligatr is gonna have like some sort of like red skull over its body, which I hope it looks really good. This image is the best one I've seen of like a fan-made picture of Feraligatr for the Mega Evolution, which I'm hoping it looks more unique, because I feel like it doesn't really go so far out of the box. Like, I feel like if this is the actual design, I feel like it's almost too similar to Feraligatr already, but I guess we'll have to see. I'm just excited that we're getting Mega Evolutions for both sets of starters, which I was hoping we would get regional variants for the ZA starters, and then Mega Evolutions for the Generation 6 starters, but it's okay. I don't think we're going to get regional variants just because we have so many new Mega Evolutions, but I don't know, there's still a small part of me that thinks we're going to get a regional variant. I feel like I'm just being too optimistic, but I would love to see some regional variants in this game. Okay, by far the scariest looking Mega Evolution coming to the game is going to be Starmie. Starmie looks insane. This Pokemon looks crazy because apparently it's going to be, you know, the regular looking Starmie, but apparently it's going to be walking on 2 legs. Like, oh my gosh, that's going to be terrifying. It's going to have 2 ginormous legs. Bro is literally going to look like a weird, creepy alien walking around. I do not want to see this Pokemon. I don't want to see it. Game Freak, remove him, please. Give us Zeraora. Zeraora, man. We need you. Mega Zeraora, rest in peace, my brother. Mega Chandelure is going to look awesome. I'm a Chandelure fan. Generation 5, you know, we're finally getting some more Gen 5 Pokemon because Generation 5 also only had 1 Mega Evolution. So now we have a couple more for Gen 5. And this is pretty similar to what it's going to look like. It's different tiers. I think it's going to look really, really sick. I'm going to have a tough time deciding what Pokemon to pick for my team because I would like to have all Generation 6 Pokemon on my team. But bro, some of these Mega Evolutions, I'm going to want to be using them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to break my rule of using, you know, the generation specific Pokemon to that game and just do whatever I want because some of these just sound so freaking cool. Okay, Dragonite is also a really awesome sounding one because he's gonna have like different wings on his head and behind his back and like on his ankles or something like that. It's gonna look really awesome. Now, I hope they get rid of the orange color. Well, not get rid of it, I guess just make it a different color because I like the orange, but for a Mega Evolution, I think it'd be awesome to have like blue or something because it kind of looks like he's almost inspired by Dragonair. So it'd be cool to have blue, you know, for Dragonair on Dragonite. I think that would look insane. Now, this has been one of the biggest like fan requested Mega Evolutions out there. No Mega Flygon though. Rest in peace, Mega Flygon, bro. We need you. Apparently he was planned for X and Y and just never happened, and now we're not getting him again, which is so sad. Maybe he'll still show up in the game. Okay, now this one is one that I never thought I would like. Mega Phalanx. So Mega Phalanx is gonna look like a Gundam warrior robot dude. He's gonna have a shield in one hand and a sword in the other. Not a reference to Sword and Shield. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. But I think this Pokemon is gonna look insane. I really cannot wait to see this. Phalanx has kind of like a big following that I never knew about. I made a TikTok about this and people like love Phalanx. So people are hyped about this and I think the design sounds so cool. I cannot wait to see it. Mega Clefable is going to be a pretty cool one too. Fable will be receiving wings. It's going to look kind of insane. It's going to really be like a angelic type of Pokemon, which I think is going to be really cool. I know people are going to be obsessed with this Mega Evolution right here. I really, really do think that they made some good choices with a lot of the Mega Evolutions. Now, Victory Bell though, Mega Victory Bell sounds scary as well. Bro, I don't even want to show you a more realistic photo. Here's a really good looking one. But dude, it is going to look very scary. It's going to have like a vine that wraps around the mouth. It's going to look pretty weird. I don't know how I feel about Mega Victory Bell showing up in the game. And we have Mega Excadrill coming too, which he's a tank. Seems like he's going to even look more like a tank. I cannot wait to see Excadrill. I was surprised when he was leaked in the, you know, big leaks of him getting a Mega Evolution, just because it's like, that's kind of a crazy one right there. Mega Hawlucha as well. Once again, that's a big fan favorite Pokemon right there. People are going to really love this one. Apparently he's going to have more like black, I guess, and gold accents on his body. Once again, I hope this Pokemon looks a little bit better in the actual game than it sounds, because the way it sounds doesn't really sound like it has any kind of new styling, just kind of new colors, but obviously I think they're gonna, you know, give it a better look. And so here's a bigger picture of just kind of like a more wide scope variety of other Mega Evolutions that we're getting based on like the descriptions. Scolipede is gonna look pretty crazy too. Scrafty's gonna look cool. He's gonna have like a baggy hoodie, you know, he's still kind of going with the same vibe of like the baggy pants. Mega Malamar is going to be very like tall and skinny and have like rainbow colors. Skarmory is going to be gold. Barbaracle or Barbaracle, whatever the heck this creepy looking Pokemon's name is going to look even more creepy than it already does. Zygarde is going to have like some white scales. Apparently it's going to look pretty similar to 100% Zygarde, but it's going to have like different colors and the chest piece is going to be a little different or something like that. Pyroar, once again, I hope Pyroar looks better in the actual game than the description, because the description doesn't really make him sound all that interesting, but bro looks kind of too similar to Lysander, so I guess we'll see if he's coming back in this game or not. Frostlass sounds really cool, has like the Oni horns. I'm pretty excited to see what that one looks like. Mega Dragol, which looks kind of creepy still, but kind of cool as well. I feel like this is that's kind of a weird pick. I feel like I never hear anyone talk about that Pokemon. Eternal Flower Floette is gonna get a Mega Evolution, which that's insane. I can't imagine how that's gonna work, just because like you would think if that Pokemon is gonna get a Mega Evolution, that means we're gonna be able to obtain that Pokemon at some point or another. I can't imagine them giving us a Mega Evolution that we, the players, cannot use. So I guess we're gonna see, man. I feel like that's gotta be something with the story, but I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't have any insider information, so I'm just kind of, theorizing. Electros is gonna look weird as well. The description for Electros is like a tube. I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to this one. Kind of a scary looking guy. Drampa or Drampa, I think that's going to be a really cool looking Mega Evolution as well, but let me know which Mega Evolution you're most excited about. I still got to go with Emboar and Dragonite, and if I had to pick a third, probably like Chandelure or something like that. But yeah, let me know which Pokemon you are most looking forward to getting a Mega Evolution, and maybe even let me know one that you want, like a random Mega Evolution, like a random Pokemon that they didn't announce from the leak that you would love to have a Mega Evolution. Also, if you are real and watching this far in the video, comment down below your favorite type of cookie. I don't know, I think I gotta go with like chocolate chip, just the classic chocolate chip cookie. Or even oatmeal cookies. Those are so good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.